Welcome back to my channel. Wealthy investors are not just rich. They are unique people with certain qualities and special traits that make them different. In this video, I will show you some traits that wealthy investors use as the secret recipes for their success and how they apply them. Understanding these traits would open you up to financial success and shape your investment experience if you are an investor or a general wealth enthusiast. Let's get started. Trait number 1. Discipline. As the popular saying by Jim Rohn goes, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. The quote summarizes the significance of discipline and how it can help you achieve more goals in life. One of the crucial traits that wealthy investors display is discipline. These people have a high work ethic and are disciplined in their approach to work and life. In all circumstances, they hold on to their investment plans and try not to act based on their emotions. Therefore, you should avoid all distractions and try not to lose sight of your future objectives. Trait number 2. Adaptability. A 2020 survey by Harvard Business School revealed that 1,065 out of 1,500 business executives chose adaptability as the most important trait they looked for in a leader. Adaptability is the only reason wealthy business people and investors remain at the top for long. They are always ready to reevaluate and adapt to the latest trends, market changes, and updates in consumer behavior. That is why they are always able to maintain success for extended periods. Jeff Bezos initially launched Amazon as an online bookstore. Still, he quickly realized the changing demand and found other potential areas of expansion they could cater to, which led to massive growth and development. Trait number 3. Forward thinking. Rich investors always stand on top as they think ahead. Typically, the best billionaires, such as Bill Gates, constantly monitor emerging trends and invest in innovations that are likely to become successful. Hence, they are always the first investors in the most successful innovations globally. It is even more fascinating that every human can think this way. All you need is to be creative and have access to relevant business information. As the famous billionaire Mark Cuban once said, creating opportunities means looking where others are not. You must always consider solutions outside the norms and view things differently. Trait number 4. Hard work. While some view wealthy billionaires as people who live their dream lives and only work when they want to, the reverse is true. Wealthy investors put even longer hours of hard work into their craft to maintain their success. Building a fortune is one thing, but maintaining and growing it is another. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, revealed during an outstage interview with fellow billionaire Ron Barron that he works more than 80 hours weekly. Hard work begets positive results, so you must always put in the extra work, but always remember to keep a balance. Too much of everything is bad, so you must not overhaul your body to meet your targets. Always remember to work smart and not hard. Trait number 5. Immunity to rejection. Wealthy investors do not fear rejection. Regardless of the outcome of an undertaking, they continue with what they believe, and the persistence often pays off in the end. Allowing rejection to wear you down is a bad signal, as it can deviate your focus and ruin your overall purpose. For instance, the founder of Alibaba, Jack Ma, was rejected from every job he applied for after graduating college. Due to his determination and immunity to rejection, he decided to channel his energy into a creative innovation, which birthed Alibaba, one of the biggest e-commerce platforms online today. The same is the story of Walt Disney, who faced a difficult phase of rejection before striving to become a successful billionaire. Trait number 6. Public speaking. A well-delivered presentation and good public speaking skills will enable an investor to build trust with potential investment companies. That is why one common trait among wealthy investors is the ability to articulate their investment strategies confidently. This trait attracts the interest of potential investment companies, who often lobby to work with these successful individuals. Public speaking is also a leadership trait that can allow you to establish your thoughts in the right way to others, so it is an important trait you need to develop if you aspire to become a prominent person in the business world. Public speaking is a skill you can develop. You only need to get the right books and follow the right mentors. Also, nobody became a public speaker in a day. It is a skill you develop with practice and consistency over time. Warren Buffett is a typical example of this, as he is always open about his past struggles with public speaking. Warren Buffett speaking on his struggles with public speaking at some point in his life, and how he took a bold step to take the public speaking course from Dale Carnegie.
Well, I had to be able to communicate with people better, and I mean in groups particularly. I just knew that I couldn't go through life terrified of public speaking, and I'd heard about the Dale Carnegie course.
Trait number 7, patience. Patience is the only trait that helps you solve complex problems with a calm and relaxed mindset. Wealthy investors don't get swayed by short-term fluctuations in the market. Rather, they focus on the long-term potential of their investments. That is why many successful investors have held some investments for decades. It is also the same reason Warren Buffett has held on to his investments at Coca-Cola for more than 30 years, despite the ups and downs in the stock market. The same is the story of Ronald Read, who used to work as a janitor in Vermont. Ronald invested his savings in blue-chip stocks and held on to them patiently for decades, leaving him with over $8 million before he passed away in 2015. Trait number 8, proper goal planning. Over the years, wealthy investors have testified to the positive effects of proper goal planning. One of these people is the popular media mogul Oprah Winfrey. This lady set a goal to become the first African-American female billionaire, which she achieved due to proper goal planning. Winfrey often discusses the importance of setting clear goals and working towards them. The same is the case for most other successful investors. As the popular productivity phrase goes, proper planning prevents poor performance. You can only succeed with a laid-out plan. You must start small with daily goals, which you must accomplish after waking up every day, and then advance to more significant tasks and give yourself more productive responsibilities. Contrary to some beliefs, wealthy investors are not the only ones who receive lucrative investment offers. Profitable opportunities can come to anyone who carefully outlines and works towards their goals. Trait number 9, networking. As they say, no man is an island. That is why even the most wealthy investors need connections at some point to achieve certain goals. Wealthy investors utilize the power of networking as a tool to meet advisors, industry insiders, and other individuals who can provide sufficient support to help them achieve their goals. When Mark Zuckerberg first built Facebook, he wrote the first code from his dorm at Harvard. However, he knew the importance of building the right team for any investment initiative, so he recruited some of his skilled friends who helped him with the product design and process before the site's official launch. The only way to achieve big goals is to employ hands who can do things you can't. It will create a balance in any initiative you work on. Trait number 10, resilience. Successful persons have a trait called resilience that they use to build a thick wall of protection around themselves. At some moments, we all feel depressed or demotivated after some setbacks. On the contrary, wealthy investors have a different mindset. They consider such periods as opportunities for self-motivation and learning to avoid subsequent failures. This mindset enables them to recover from these tough moments, since they know it is a part of the journey to success. Failure is an integral part of success. You can only become a successful investor by failing at some point. Trait number 11, risk-taking. While actively working at an investment bank in 1994, Jeff Bezos took the risk of resigning from his place of work and working on a new innovative idea with the help of a few others, all working from his garage. This bold risk led to the creation of the e-commerce giant Amazon, a hub for some of the biggest investors worldwide. Bezos later shared a short clip of his Seattle Amazon garage office on his official Instagram account 29 years after moving to Miami. He captioned the video, "Seattle has been my home since 1994 when I started Amazon out of my garage. My dad, behind the camera in this video, is touring Amazon's first office."
We are in the nerve center This is the first office of Amazon.com Inc. And over here, this is my desk here. And that's the fax machine, as you can see over there. See this big orange extension cord? That's just one of the contraptions we have to have because there's not enough power in this room. So we have to bring in some extra circuit breakers. And so that's about it. It doesn't take long to tour the offices of Amazon.com Inc.
This is not an indication that you should take uncalculated risks. When you want to venture into a new investment, you must properly evaluate the possibilities of making a profit and study the market trends. Of course, losing is inevitable when investing, as there are bound to be wrong predictions. But people with a wealthy mindset are confident in taking these risks. That is why most wealthy investors are risk takers, as they understand that it is necessary to take risks to grow and stand a chance to succeed. Trait number 12, mindful spending. From careful observation, you will notice that the most wealthy men in the world are often simple in how they live and appear. The key to growth as an investor is in mindful spending. That is why most wealthy investors you see today possess this trait. These sets of individuals often spend on their well-being and other factors that can bring profit and growth to their work or family. As an investor, your priority should be growing your investment portfolio rather than getting the latest flashy cars. Warren Buffett, who happens to be one of the richest men on the planet, still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. Of course, this is not to say you should neglect spending on yourself. Instead, you should view it as a message that living a flashy life is never a criterion for being tagged a wealthy person. Wealth is not necessarily about money. Instead, it is about your mindset and properly utilizing the right traits to achieve your goals and grow. From being disciplined and hardworking to being forward in your thinking and always staying patient, these traits can help you stand unique. That is why most wealthy investors possess these traits, as it takes all these virtues to become successful. What do you think about this topic? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Finance Soon channel. I'll see you in the next video.